Well, hi Virgos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Virgos, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Okay, well Virgos, the overall energy of your reading is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving forward, away from rocky waters, towards a smoother, calmer waters in your life. It's not a really fast-moving card. It takes some work to do. Pushing this boat with a pole is work. But you are moving forward. And you have lots of swords of truth and clarity moving forward with you. This surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Five of Swords. These are the two strongest energy cards in your reading. Well, there is somebody I don't think you're with right now. I think there's somebody you're looking back at, and you're picking up these swords of truth and clarity about them. And I think there's somebody you can't really get your mind off of. It's like you can't forget about them. You keep thinking about them. And I think you want to move forward with them. It's right next to the Lover's card. This is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading. But the Lovers, there's your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're trying to bring you together with a divine soulmate. This is a soulmate you've been lovers with in another life. Very, very powerful and strong connection. That's why you can't forget about them. That's why you can't let them go, you know. So this is right above the Six of Swords. This tells me you're going to be moving forward with your divine soulmate. Let's see how you get there. You've been spending a lot of time alone. Seeking advice from the universe, healing. This is a really deep healing card. It's very spiritual. See the stained glass windows. But this is about meditating, praying, soul searching for the answers, for the right answers on what to do in this situation. So you can't forget about them. You might be praying for them to come back. To resolve, or just resolve this whatever's going on while you're looking back at them instead of being with them at the exact moment. But you're going to be moving forward. I have the Nine of Cups under the Five of Swords. You have a lot of love for them. Look at that. And you haven't been able to hand it out. So that's got to be pretty frustrating. But you do know that you're in love with them. And you have figured out through all this healing and all this soul searching your feelings for them. Right next to moving forward, okay, with your divine soulmate. You're moving into a new beginning. It's a fresh start. Okay, so this figure is holding a wand. A fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and the other hand is holding the world. That's a new life cycle. That's where you're going. It's going to take some work, but it's going to happen, and it's heading that way, whether it feels like it is or not. It is heading that way. Under the Nine of Cups, holding back all that love that you would love to hand out. Here's the work. This is focusing on Pentacles and building on this relationship. So you know that's what it would take to move it forward. You're willing to do that. And here's the Hermit. So you know, in your soul searching here, or your meditation or prayer, all this healing that you're doing, you have sought advice from the universe about your path forward. This is the Hermit. And the Hermit is very spiritual. They're shining the lantern here, trying to show you things, either advice or what, you know, you can look forward to. So for one thing, you're moving forward. We already know that, and it's going to take work with that pole. And it is going to take work. I mean, the Hermit shining the lantern on the Six of Pentacles So it's going to take both of you to focus on this relationship to move it forward. But this, like I say, this is a very strong connection. You're not the only one who can't take your mind off of them. They can't take their mind off you either. You're going to work it out. And then we have in this new life cycle, this fresh new start, moving forward, next to the Hermit is the Sun, one of the best cards in the whole deck. This is new beginnings. That's what you're holding that staff of fresh starts. This is with a lot of love and a lot of joy. And that gives us 2 cards of children, so there might be a child involved. So you're heading toward a beautiful place in this relationship now. I don't know what separated you. I don't know, you know, but you're coming back together and you will be moving forward. I might find out what happened here in the second part, but let's take it out. Let's find out what else you need to know. So far, if this is sounding like you're reading, it probably is. If it doesn't, it probably is not. And if I was you, I'd check my moon sign, because your moon sign is your private and emotional self. So, for Virgos, universe, Virgos. And there you are there. Okay. Virgos, okay, let's start up here in your highest energy line. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is next to all your soul searching. I think it was you that wasn't sure whether you wanted to move forward or not with your divine soulmate. But you have not been able to forget about them. And, you know, you keep thinking and you're wondering if you can make it work. This is the Ten of Pentacles, so we have union between 2 people, we have extended family, pets, and a child. So there's a child 3 times in this reading. So for many of you, there might be a child involved. But this is definitely one of the best cards in the tarot deck. This is about security, stability, groundedness, commitment, family. It's a wonderful card. So you've been wondering if you could really do that, I think. If you could really make this work. And I think it's like things are brewing and you're like, I think I can. I think you can now. And that's why you're moving forward here. And you're deciding that you can work on this relationship. I have the Page of Wands next to the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me that you are going to, it's going to brew within you because you're doing all this healing, all this soul searching. And, you know, it's brewing from your feet. It's going to come out your mouth. And you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And you are going to approach them about that. Now, you're facing the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn, only because of the horns. But this is about toxic energy. So this is about, I think that you were tied to someone or something else. Maybe you were still in love with someone else. Maybe you weren't really finished with someone else. Maybe you were still married to somebody else. Whatever it was toxic. And you're saying goodbye. You're like, you're ready to give this up totally. And move forward and work it out with your divine soulmate. So under the Ten of Pentacles and next to the Two of Wands is the Five of Cups. I call this the card of hope because, you know, you're looking at spilled cups, and I think that's what this toxic energy was holding you back from moving forward in this divine relationship, because you were looking at the spilled cups of love and you were wondering, you know, if it's going to turn out that way again. Well, there's 2 full cups right behind this figure. Turn around. You know, that's all you have to do is turn around and see the hope in this situation. And I absolutely see you turning around. Absolutely. Especially looking at the rest of these cards. So you're looking at whether or not you can offer that pentacle. Whether or not the future can be stable and secure and grounded and committed and remain that way. So the Page of Pentacles is on the back side of these Two Cups of Love, and under the Page of Wands. I think you want to come forth and you want to offer that pentacle. That you want to say, okay, I can do it. Let's go for it. I feel like it's been a long time. It took a while to figure this out. It's taken a very long time to release that toxic energy, but you're willing to do it, and you are going to do it, okay? This is the Seven of Pentacles and waiting for something to come to fruition. And I think with you, it was waiting to be able to release an old energy. Under the Five of Cups is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is right next to the Sun. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So that gives us 2 for Gemini, the lovers of Gemini. So, you know, besides that, the energy is what's most important. And this is about having your sword up in self-protection and having your hand out, speaking your truth and asking the truth. So there's still some clarity that you need to seek. But you know, the universe is involved here. And I think this is actually, you're seeking your truth and clarity mostly from the universe. Like, you know, help guide me, help show me the way. And the universe hears you. I got the Wheel of Fortune right on the other side of the Queen of Swords. So once that wheel starts turning for your better, for your fortune, you can't stop it. You can slow it down, but it will win. The universe always wins. And so it's turning, and it's turning, and it's turning, and it's helping you move past this energy right here of only having to worry about yourself. The Nine of Pentacles. Because you were, you know, before this divine soulmate came in, you had found your place, and you were fine. You were grounded, you were secure and stable and self-confident. But you're moving past this, and you're being able to give yourself, not just you know, live for yourself now, because you know this involves a lot more than just focusing on you. So you're going to have a conversation, and I think it's with the universe on how to handle this lovers, this connection that is so powerful and strong. And it looks like you're going to be moving right towards the Sun, and you will be willing to work on this relationship. So let's take out the bottom card. Temperance. This is the card for Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart or around this reading in someone else's chart. But your guardian angels and spirit guides, they've been working really hard to get you balanced. This toxic energy was throwing you off balance. So you've had one foot in emotional waters and one on the ground. Temperance needs both your feet on the ground so that you can make informed decisions on moving forward. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are all around you, and they're here to help you. They're helping you heal. They're helping you get truth and clarity, and you're soul searching, or you're meditating, or you're praying. And they're also helping you to reach this Ten of Pentacles, which is really where they would like to see you go, because this is your divine soulmate, and they really want you to stay together and move forward together. Yes, it's going to take work, and you need to realize it will take work, but you can do it, and you can get there. I think most of the work here comes from releasing this old energy. And once you release that old energy, I think that you'll be able to, you know, move forward a little faster, a little smoother, you know. You will reach the other side of that lake. So, wow, Virgos. The Hermit is Virgo. Did I tell you that? This is your card. Virgo, so there is the Hermit right there. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. Follow your heart. And you can do it. So Virgo, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.